Hi guys, so I decided that because tomorrow the eclipse starts at about 10 o'clock UK time, I couldn't leave you guys unprepared for this because I've kept religion specifically out of this whole party plan for really good reasons. It's what's kept us separated when there is so much common ground between us all that we have so many options, including, as I showed you earlier, in using fashion and using those 4 strands of DNA that keep us united: food, fashion, music, and humor, as ways to really keep us grounded. Because I came across astrology last year, and since I have been learning to play the game, i.e. go back to my video on Ride the Wave or Get Dumped, being a pirate, and learning that astrology is something that has been through every culture, everything throughout our history. There has been astrology, and that's the Mayans, and that's the Indians, and that's every single culture. So we can't deny that astrology, and particularly now coming into eclipse season, there's going to be so much rah, that if we don't use our hearts and that love wave, and I've given you guys so many techniques, please watch these videos because they're designed to keep you grounded, to keep you strong, to keep you mentally, physically, and emotionally healthy and strong. Now I'm going to go into a pirate meditation that I use to keep me grounded. Again, going into astrology, it can be a bit bullshit, i.e. does a cow, like Taurus being the male bull. I've never known an emasculated cow to have no balls, and therefore they've made a very masculine sign feminine, and we need to start looking at where there's discrepancies and how we can make our own judgment call on things, and how astrology, particularly Civil War times and what didn't work, and how we can make this what's potentially a civil war. Because if you look, everyone is collapsing globally, it's falling apart, and if we don't gel together and create that love wave that I've been talking about, the funky evolution party, then you're going to get dumped, and I don't want that to happen to you guys. So going back into the vortex mathematics, I work on the numbers of the 3, the 6, and the 9. They were Nikola Tesla's numbers, and they are magic numbers, and that is in a sense of you can use them to align yourself. I found this meditation very, very helpful. Again, going through those 3 waves I discussed, the primary wave being the solids. So depending on where you are, so at the minute, my head is north, my feet would be south, and this is east and this is west, and I go 3 down to my feet. Again, going into that consciousness and awareness meditation, down to your feet, and you want to stabilize and strengthen, and you're going through the solids of your body. So you're going into the bones, you're going into anything that's solid, and you're really number 3 at your feet. P is your primary wave going down, and then you got to bring it up through the liquids and the solids, which was the S wave, to the 6. That's going through all the liquids and the gases in your body, and you want to harmonize, neutralize, and transform. So you don't want it to be positive, you don't want it to be negative, you want it to be harmonized, you want it to be neutralized, and you want it to transform into whatever. It doesn't have to be positive, and it doesn't have to be negative. And then once you go out into your palms as the number 9, and that for me is love and liberation. So you're creating this circle around yourself in that vortex mathematics where it's the path of least resistance. And you really want, on anything that you have, you want to be physically, mentally, and emotionally healthy and strong. And that will help you ride through these eclipses, because it's going to be really testing in terms of social unrest because we're not balanced within ourselves based on the education system. Now we have the chance as astrology. I'm going to put the 3 main astrologers down there that I watch, and okay, not everyone has 2 hours to sit through them. I have meticulously gone through astrology, the weather patterns. I've been on it, so this is why I'm like, I have to let you guys know that 3, stabilize and strengthen, south. 6, harmonise, neutralise and transform, and then to your palms, love and liberation. And again, you can say 3 times in your mind, heal the mind by clearing the mind. You do that 3 times, and then you go to your heart, and you like heal the heart by opening the heart and really use your breath. Your breath is what's going to make you strong. All of us need water and oxygen and food. Don't think that without these things that you're going to be, like I made the psycho sexy. You need these things. Make yourself strong by stabilizing and strengthening. 6, harmonizing, neutralizing and transforming. 9, love and liberate, and align your compass. Get yourself aligned, get yourself anchored. We, as the people, as those who have always worked hard and have the opportunity to really bring some sense to the table, but don't forget that astrology isn't bullshit. Some parts of it can be, but throughout history and throughout cultures, it has been key, along with prophecies, as to what is going to happen next. And I just, please like, share, get the message out there, but together, united we stand, divided we fall. It's time to change the stories. It's all been done before, guys. Like Cinderella, all of it. It's like some new stories, please. It's 2020. We have all the technology that dates back thousands and thousands of years, and it's proving that we are at the beginning of a new 2,000-year cycle, a new 120-year cycle. Like, we are at the beginning of new. So let's do something new. Thank you very much, and I'll leave you guys alone for this evening. Cheers.